How to ask for book endorsements. Hey, it's Brian from Hope Writers. And did you know that one of the most powerful things that you can do when you're launching your book is to have other people endorse your book? So how do you do this? How do you get people to endorse your book? Should you just ask people that you know? Should you ask people you're connected with? Should you ask random strangers or famous people in your world? What do you do? Well, here's what I recommend. First of all, you start with your Dream 100 list. So your Dream 100 list is a spreadsheet. It's a spreadsheet you've put together of 3 different categories. First of all, you want to have people that you're connected to. So these are people that might have a podcast, they might be other authors, they might be a member of a community like Hope Writers, but they're people that you already know. Okay, so let's say out of 100, maybe that's your first 20 people. Those are the safe people, the people that will probably give you a book endorsement just because they like you and because they know you. So that ask, the way that you ask them is you simply message them and say, hey, I'm so excited. I have a book coming out. Would you be willing to endorse it? And they say, sure, of course. That sounds amazing. Thank you so much for the opportunity. Then here's the key. And this is true of all 3 of the categories I want to walk you through. You make it easy for them. Make it easy for them. Use a tool like ChatGPT. Take your book manuscript, throw it through ChatGPT using ChatGPT Splitter, so it has your entire book manuscript, and then you just simply tell ChatGPT, can you write 5 different sample endorsements for this book? And then you'll have 5 different sample endorsements that you can use. Pick 3 of them and send them to each of those people. So as somebody says, sure, I'd love to endorse your book, starting with your friends. Sure, I'd love to endorse your book. Say, great. Here are 3 different options. Pick one that you like. Feel free to customize it, send it back to me, and also make sure that I know your name and your title and how you want to be addressed in the book endorsement. So for example, you might say, this is a fantastic book. It can really help moms move forward and clean up the mess in their lives. Okay, there you go. That's a sample book endorsement. And then how do you want that person to sign off on their book endorsement? Name author of blah, 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 or name podcaster at blah, blah, blah. Like what's the byline that you want, that they want you to include? So just ask them and then you're good to go. They sent it over Facebook message or Instagram message or email. It doesn't have to be formal because they said it's okay to use that. Okay, so those are your first few. Let's say you reach out to 20 and 5 people say yes. You now have 5 book endorsements, which is awesome. See, the point of a book endorsement is for the reader to evaluate whether or not it's worth reading the book. And so having a few book endorsements, even if they're from names they've never heard of, if you have some other people singing your praises, people go, oh, you know what? This is probably good. This is probably credible. I should buy this book. Okay, so those are our friends. Now what we're going to next do is we're going to reach out to people that are a little bit further ahead of us. And I've got a couple hacks for you on this. So what I would recommend is to find other books that are in your space, kind of similar to the book that you're writing, or would be a good sister book or a brother book to your book. The way that I like to think about this is imagine your customer journey, your reader journey. Let's say your book is sort of a middle stage book. Well, who wrote the beginning stage book? And then